Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I'm Jason, your host. I hope you're all having a wonderful, splendiferous day. I am just tweaking a few things. I've come to a conclusion. For the past 5 years, actually more like 2019, yeah. For the past 5, almost 6 years, vlogging daily, every single day, has been part of my coping strategy. As I always said to you, coping strategies change. They evolve, just like your brain changes and what works or doesn't work changes. And every morning in my past, I would get up and pretty much the first thing I'd do is talk to all of you. Whatever was in my head, I'd throw out there for you. But you probably noticed recently I don't do as many vlogs, and sometimes they're later in the day. And I found myself saying, okay, am I doing this because I need to do it? Or am I doing it because I feel obligated to do it because it's the way I've always done it? I think the second answer is the right one. You see, there's so many other things that I'm doing at the moment that have improved my life, that allow me to be independent. I don't think I'll ever stop doing these vlogs, but I don't think I'm going to force myself to do them daily anymore. I'll see how it goes. It's interesting because I've evolved from doing it here to doing it on my scooter to VR. So many other different coping strategies have evolved over time. So don't worry if you don't see me doing an update for a couple of days. It just means that other things in my house, other things in my safe space are taking the place of this. I will still talk every time I've got something to say or there's some situation going on that I want to put out there, because those are the things that stay in my head and cause me problems. But waking up and not feeling like I can't do anything else doesn't happen every day all the time. It's very like how when I started this in 2019, I was having PTSD episodes every single day. 4 or 5 times a day I would be crippled. So I'm going to be, you won't see as many videos, but the videos I do will be about actual subjects that I've got passion for. Now, there is some good news. The money is going to be sorted out this month, and I will be picking up some items. I'm going to be doing a lot more VR. I'm going to get a VR treadmill because when it comes to exercise at the moment, I love my pedal machine that I use under my desk, and I love my Beat Saber. But one of the things I miss is actually having a will to experience. So I've reinstalled my Skyrim VR mods, and I've got it all working. And when later in the month the money comes, I will be picking up all the bits and pieces to enhance my VR setup, so I can actually start doing that kind of thing again. I'll probably even do vlogs and videos on it. I still think that Skyrim VR is the best, and I mean the best, most interactive, most livable game when it comes to VR. I believe second to that is VRchat for its social side and connecting to people. I hadn't been in VR properly for 3 or 4 days. I could do Beat Saber, but I couldn't go into VRchat. I was going in VRchat on the flat screen, and this last week or so, while I was, well, actually more like 3 weeks, I was actually finding it really weird, because VRchat is so different when you're not in VRchat. When you're just doing it on a screen, and it felt so wrong. Last night was the first night I went into VRchat to speak with my friends, and when I was back in actual VR, and it felt so good to be in VR, because it was like I could click on things by just pointing at them. I could move my hands around as part of what I was saying and doing, and it felt real in a way that I've always said when I play games and I look at the screen, it's like you're looking in through a window at the game. You're observing the game. You're not actually in the game. When you game and you're gaming it and do stuff in VR, especially for an autistic brain in that, it's real. It's as real as it can be. It affects the brain in the same way. So it can have all those benefits. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to doing all that. I still think it's the best decision I'm making, that to not get myself a scooter per cabin, especially with the bloody prices of computer parts and all that these days. You see, when I started putting together this plan, the beginning of last year, to actually use some of this money to actually improve my situation, I didn't really think that much about my computers or my VR setup, because it felt so easy to get that stuff, to slowly do it. It was much more, I can use most of this money as a purchase on a new mobility scooter. But now, with the prices going up, and having a really good computer system set up and investing in that is a much better idea. Plus, I still come back to this idea with the scooter cabin, that I wouldn't be able to go as many places. It wouldn't fit in those places. I would be stuck on the road most of the time. And it would be, and I tried to, when I was thinking about it like this, I tried to be objective and make sure I wasn't just saying, "Ooh, change is bad, change is bad. You just don't want to change." But the more I looked into it, the more I thought, yeah, there is some positives to it, but there's some big negatives. And spending a massive amount of money on one of these devices and limiting my future being where I will be able to go, and that did not seem the right way. So yeah, I think I was right on that. So I will say bye-bye now. This is my first vlog on this little setup here that I've got here at the moment. So I hope the audio's okay. So bye-bye for now.